My name is Aaron Clanton, and I am the BNEF instructor at the Grain Science Department at K-State. And similar to everyone else on here, I had no idea about the baking industry when I started in. I am a graduate of Kansas State University. I'm not going to say how long ago because it was longer than these other guys on this panel. But I actually graduated. We have a sister program called the Milling Science Program, and I actually graduated in that. But then went to work for the Kellogg Company in Battle Creek, Michigan, and Memphis, Tennessee, and got to work on all kinds of fun stuff like cereal and baked goods. And then went to work for Wonder Bread Hostess and got to do product development before coming here to Manhattan many years ago. But I enjoy the teaching aspect. And really, that's the part that I wanted to touch on today, is just to kind of tell you a little bit about how what we teach with bakery science is different at K-State versus, others have alluded to culinary programs. So yeah, there's, lots of culinary programs that can teach you how to make those beautiful cakes and sculptures and all kinds of interesting and fun things. But here at K-State, what we focus on is we focus more on the science aspects of baking, the why, because as you heard, Marissa, Sarah, John, even Dave talk about how a lot of their job is troubleshooting and trying to solve problems. That's really what our focus is. Where our focus is on trying to help folks who graduate from this program understand really what's happening with the ingredients, what's happening in the processes, what's happening really at that core science level of baking, because baking really is complex. There's a lot of chemistry, there's even some physics involved, there's even math involved. And it's really understanding those principles that then help students and others be able to, solve problems. Because that's really, at the end of the day, graduates of this program are going to be challenged with trying to solve problems in businesses and their customers and making these products. So a lot of the curriculum focuses on basic sciences of the chemistry. Now we do have two options and two pathways. One is more business related, and that's production management, a little bit lighter on science, but there still is chemistry involved with that. And in the food industry, we have to be concerned about food safety and sanitation, so microbiology is a part of that. Whereas on the cereal chemistry track, that's a little heavier into science, a little bit heavier into the physics, a little more deeper dive into some of the chemistry interactions of the ingredients. But still, the core baking courses are very similar. And my goal when folks come through our classes is so they understand function of ingredients and what some of the scientific processes that are happening actually in baking. So when you add too much salt, what does that do? When you forget to add say like sugar, what does that do? Or, oops, I have baking powder and it called for baking soda. Is there a difference? Well, yeah, there's a difference. And we try to focus on what those differences are. So, it's definitely a very unique program. And there's, as everybody also said, there's a great job placement. So it's definitely something that a lot of folks don't necessarily know, but we hope that y'all can share it with your students and help them learn more about it. And certainly anytime are welcome to come visit us.